Welcome to Arista MSP Simplified Onboarding. In this session, we will be seeing a series of how-to videos that would enable MSPs to easily onboard Arista switch and access points to their network. Managed service providers can now take advantage of Arista Network's unified edge innovations across wired and wireless networks for its cognitive campus portfolio. Arista uses cognitive computing to deliver the best experience possible to Wi-Fi administrators and users. A unified wired and wireless infrastructure brings numerous benefits and addresses the evolving needs of modern business. Cognitive Unified Edge gives a single pane of glass to monitor Wi-Fi access points and switches to which these APs are directly connected. In the latest 15.01 release, exciting new features await CVQ users. You can now seamlessly onboard switches such as Arista 710p, 720xp, 720dp, DT, and 722xp to CVQ, managing switch-related setting conveniently through the user interface. In this session, we'll delve into two methods for switch onboarding: token-based authentication and the innovative ZTP as a service approach. We'll begin with a practical demo of the token-based authentication method, and then explore the hands-on demonstration of the ZTP-based method. Without further ado, let's quickly see how to onboard Arista switch in CVQ. Let's log into CVQ through the Launchpad using appropriate credentials. By default, the switch would be onboarded under the staging area. As we're starting from scratch, we don't see switch in here. For onboarding, go to System, Advanced Setting, and click Switch Onboarding button. Read through the Onboard a Switch instruction. Simply copy and paste the extension in the switch. After successful installation, we can generate the token. Copy and paste the token using the provided command. Once the above commands are successful, the final step is to initiate onboarding. Run the commands to onboard the device. Let's quickly check if the device is onboarded successfully. As you see, it is successfully onboarded in Cloud Vision Portal. Now, let's see how to onboard our Arista switch in CVQ using zero-touch provisioning method. At high level, the Arista switch undergoes a boot process where it initiates a request for an IP address from DHCP server. The DHCP server responds by providing not only the IP address, but also essential details such as DNS server and NTP server information. Additionally, it points the switch to a bootstrap script using the option 67 field. Subsequently, the device initiates a request for the bootstrap file, which it receives as a response from the TFTP server. Following this, the switch proceeds to execute the bootstrap script and attempts to establish a connection with CVQ. Once the connection is successful, CVQ would push appropriate configuration to the device. Let's see how to practically onboard our Arista switch in CVQ using ZTP method. We don't see our lab switch listed here. It needs to be freshly onboarded to CVQ. To onboard, we need to generate token using System, Advanced Setting, Switch Onboarding. Copy the generated token and start to prepare a bootstrap script and host it on an TFTP server. Provide the Cloud Vision tenant address which you received via email, and make sure to provide the updated token information and other information in the bootstrap script. Let's check the DHCP server information. This configuration directs the DHCP server to point to the Bootstrap script via option 67 boot file name option. Make sure the NTP servers option is set in your DHCP configuration. Boot up the Arista device into the ZTP provisioning mode. This would take a while to boot up, and then contact CVQ in the backend and fetch relevant configuration from CVQ. Let's check if switch would appear in staging area after the boot up. As we see, Arista switch is successfully onboarded to CVQ via ZTP method. We can then move it appropriate location and start configuring it for our needs. Switch move is successful. User can also scroll the bar toward right and find more information such as IP address, software version, model, connected port details, etc. User can further click on the Manage Switch to see port level switch property. For this demo, we have connected MacBook Pro onto port 5, and we can click on the port 5 to see the wired host property. Config application status should show success when all relevant config applied successfully. I hope this session is informative to you. Thanks for watching.